Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. For access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Hello everyone, checking in on the market. So first things first, Trump has declared Wednesday a national day of mourning for former President Bush Sr. So the markets are closed. We have a shortened week approaching. And we're also watching the developments of the G20 summit and how China and the US are interacting with regards to the trade war that's ongoing. So we're looking at SPY with a strong close at the end of the week ever since we saw the bull news with regards to the Feds likely slowing down with their plan of rates. We have had bullish days ever since. So higher lows and higher highs each day. Resistance is 276.28. And then we're looking up at the all-important 281s. We did see further upside after hours after the market closed with a big spike up. But again, it's all about 281. Anything under that is a weekly lower high. Anything over that, and we're looking back at market all-time highs, and a weekly bullish MACD cross will be closing in as well if that level does break. So that's what we're watching for the next 2 weeks or so. Losing the daily uptrend, for example, if we consolidate, next time we consolidate on the daily, we're certainly going to look for a higher low to form. But if we form that higher low and then trade sideways or can't get above to see continuation and then lose that higher low, that's when we know, all right, weekly equilibrium is the answer, and we have to patiently wait. If we don't lose this daily uptrend and we keep making our way up towards 281, then we'll have a showdown at that level. IWM, a little bit weaker, 152.74, 152.86, 152.29, so a clear little wall of resistance in the 152 here. If we get over that more clearly, there's definitely some upside, but it's all about 157.90 on the weekly. Everything that I just said on SPY in terms of determining the daily time frame and watching how it interacts with the weekly charts is going to apply in IWM as well. QQQ also closed up at the high of the week after 169.47. We're looking up at 172.25. That's the lower high on the weekly time frame. And again, same thing. If we lose the daily uptrend, we'll be staying inside that weekly tightening pattern. And if the bulls can break that level, that will be significant for changing the weekly trend. Financial sector couldn't break the high of the week very significantly, only broke it by a couple pennies, but still closed strong. And we're certainly closer there, 27.52, than the other sectors are to breaking their resistances. So the financial sector, same thing. Are we going to top out and be unable to break that level and need to consolidate to a further tightening weekly range? Or can we break that resistance level? And if we're going to see a bull break, it's probably going to happen in the financial sector first, which could be an early indication, increasing the odds that it's going to happen in other markets and other sectors as well. VIX on the daily time frame closed down at the low of the week. We were looking down at 1810, and we broke that level, so there's a lack of support, and we're just looking at the weekly support now of 1609, and it'll be a clear bear break and loss of the weekly move back favoring the bears if we get that bear break. So fairly similar to being inversely correlated to SPY in the sense that if SPY does break to a weekly higher high over 281, we're very likely going to see VIX down here at that 1609 level, and that is going to be a bear break. So that's what we're watching on everything overall, and it's going to be interesting to see how the market does respond to Wednesday being closed, going to mess up options a little bit in terms of their time decay and when expiration is with one less day of trading out of nowhere. But other than that, we're just going to take it one day at a time and continue to watch, can these bulls keep the strong move in their favor as they have been doing ever since that bullish news. And again, if we do get a deal between China and the US, the odds that SPY can just break 281 without needing that consolidation on the weekly time frame is going to increase. So that's the news event everybody's watching. If you've been day trading, you've certainly been noticing that anytime any kind of tweet or news article comes out that has the words Trump and China in it, automatically gets bots reacting to it with significant volume and a lot of wild action. So that's clearly what the market is looking towards as a driving force right now, and the bots are programmed to scan for those keywords, and that's what the market is waiting on here at the end of the year. So I appreciate you watching. Again, one day at a time, and we'll see you all Monday to see if these bulls keep up that bullish momentum that they ended the week with. Thanks again. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend.